Alright, I just got done installing this brand new tank from Tie and Fly, I believe it is. He lives in Phoenix, Arizona somewhere, and he gets orders from Vintage Jet Ski. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, this cooling line, blue translucent, I'm hooking it up. It's a 1979 JS440. So there's not many coolant lines. There's like a bilge down there. So I'm installing those, and then I'm going to do all the fuel lines in red. But this tank right here, I ordered it, and I ordered some of this blue line. And the blue line showed up in a good time. And I was like, okay, the tank should be shipped out, because they said it'll ship out separate places sometimes. And vintagejetski.com, their website says 3 to 5 days on shipping for the gas tank. So I ordered it on a Wednesday, and I did not get that tank until 2 weeks later. And I got on their website, I emailed them through their website, I tried to look up the company. Apparently it's in Australia, but they have this building in Wyoming, I think it is, where's their address, and I never heard anything. And months later, I had registered on Vintage Jet Ski, and when I'd go to sign in, I couldn't sign in. It said something was wrong with the email. And so finally, I decided, like, that the Tie and Fly guy that makes those tanks, he ships them out for Vintage Jet Ski. So I got in contact with him on Facebook Messenger and said, "Hey, dude, what's up? Like, are you gonna ship that tank out to me?" And he's like, "I haven't gotten any orders from since August from Vintage," and he was like, "I'll soon. I'm in Ohio. As soon as I get back, I'll ship it out to you." And I gave him my address, and it turns out where I work, he was just down the street in Ohio. So as soon as he got back, he shipped out the tank and got it to me. And then on Instagram, and I think on their email, Vintage Jet Ski, after I had already received the tank 2 weeks later, finally sent me a message saying, "Oh, our email's acting funny sometimes. It happens." And there's no customer service, whatever. That's the worst thing about that company. You can't get a hold of anybody. And obviously their system isn't adequate to take orders. And they got a lot of cool stuff on there. And I want to go shop on there and get stuff, because I can't find it anywhere else. And I don't think I'm going to go to them again, because it was I couldn't believe it. It was like one of the last warm days I thought I'd get that tank and go ride, and I didn't end up getting it. And I had to go be a detective to try to figure out where the hell that thing was. So I won't be ordering from Vintage anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous. So I got the tank in. I was going to get a green tank, but I thought I'd go ahead and get the clear. It was $180, and the colored ones are $200 on Vintage. And I got some of these clips right here, crimps. Those are really good. I like those, but down in there, the inlet, I can't get down there with the tool to be able to crimp it. So I went to Harbor Freight, and I bought a bunch of the screw-on type hose clamps, and I put them, I organized them all in the size and put them there. And then to winterize the jet ski, I thought about pumping the antifreeze. I've actually got for the inlet, I'm gonna put that to it, and then the inlet to that one side, and then I'm gonna use this Harbor Freight pump to plug in and pump the antifreeze into it. I'm just gonna do it slowly. In order to do the gravity fed, I'm gonna have to get a bigger funnel it'll fit into the tube. But I'm gonna try it this way. So I've got a while. They said next week it might get up to the 70s, middle 70s, and I might go out there and actually ride. Since I got a gas tank, that gas tank I threw away, it had a huge crack, like right underneath the neck. It was all broken open, and somebody had super glued it trying to fix it, and it just reeked of gas when I was getting ready to go ride. I was like, oh, damn it, I can't go ride. But everything else looks good. It's got a leak right there in the exhaust. I'm sure it's probably the gasket or something. I might have to do that. I'd like to get a pipe for this thing. But the tuning with the carburetor and stuff, I'm going to have to get somebody or learn how to do that. And then I'd like to get the Tornado things, air filters, but I'm not sure if they make them for this, but I think they do. So everything else is good. The only other thing I want to do is it doesn't have a kill switch, so I don't have to buy like an 80s JS440 or 550 kill switch. And then I've got the adapter plate that you can put a kill switch on, and I got the lanyard, but I'm just gonna ride it, and if I fall off, I'll catch it. Alright, well, and hopefully probably next spring I'm gonna get a GoPro, because I want to be able to ride this and show it off on the lake. And then right now, I mean, this is the 96 XP is what I've been kind of working on. I just need to get a crank. The cases are shot. I got a new case. I need to get bored, honed, and all the gaskets and stuff, and put it back together. I got it cleaned out. The next thing to do is the bilge paint. I'm gonna get some of that for it, and then that thing, bought it, rode it for 10 minutes and it broke, crankshaft. So I'm gonna have to do that, but right now I'm into the stand-up. I might get a wetsuit so I can go out when it's cold, but that's what's going on right now. And then the wave blaster's on the back burner. I don't know what to do with that, so I'll just wait. I'm gonna keep it. I might try to do something after I get everything else fixed. Just takes time and money. Alright, see ya.